Sagittarius, welcome to your general reading. Put up some of my Halloween goodies. These are purple, but they don't look that way on here. I don't know. I don't know if they'll look purple once this is actually on YouTube or not. Okay. Anyhow, this is going to be a general reading for Sagittarius. Whatever we get. I was feeling drawn to use Tarot of the Abyss. Okay. This deck, when I use it, usually brings out some pretty deep shit. Okay. So buckle down. I don't know what's going to come out with that deck, but I was going to use a different deck, and then something kept telling me no, use this one. I will be using that one. To clarify, I'm going to use the Crow Tarot, which is over here, to start, but before that, I'm going to grab some oracles. I also felt the need to use those today, so just going to pull a few oracles, and then we'll see what we get. Remember, this is a general reading for Sagittarius. There's a lot of you out there. Keep that in mind. Don't force it to fit. If it fits for you, you'll know it. These are timeless, okay? You might find this weeks from now, and it'll make sense for you. So let's get started. Let's see. What do we have for Sagittarius? Messages for Sagittarius. Can I get a few of these oracle cards? Oh, 3 came out at once. That will work. Works for me. The oracles are the Sacred Forest, by the way. Daffodil Fairy, so new beginnings. Okay. Some of you may have some new beginnings coming up. Okay. A lot of times what happens with these cards is, actually, let me put them here and you can see them. The tarot cards will follow. So whatever cards come out here, it kind of flows in with the tarot cards that come out. Then we have Refuge. Okay. Some of you right now may be feeling the need to step back, take a break, do some internal work, or just hang out alone. Okay. And then we have Enlightenment, Forest Temple. So a lot of times when we take a break, hang out by ourselves, meditate, take walks, whatever you do to relax, it can bring about that enlightenment because you're shutting out the world, you're shutting off the noise. Okay. Maybe some of you recently started something new. Maybe you started a new job. Whatever that is. The feeling I'm getting now is that some of you may be just overwhelmed, okay? Worn down, overwhelmed, feeling this need to kind of, step back and take that break. It could be a vacation, whatever that is for you, okay? All right, let's see what we get with the Crow Tarot. I do pre-shuffle, just so you're not watching me shuffle constantly, okay? So let's see what we get. Spirit, what messages do we have for Sagittarius? Messages for Sagittarius. So I'm going to take a look into what you've had going on recently, what your current energy is, what's the energy around you, and what you might have coming up in the future. Okay, remember, it's not set in stone. Energy is always moving and it's fluid. All right, Spirit, what do you have for Sagittarius? The Fool. Like I said, these usually correlate. This is the card for ARIES. Okay, it's about just jumping into something. Okay, it can be a bit naive as far as how the energy is, because the Fool is about those new beginnings. Okay, it's about doing something and you don't know what the hell is going to happen. Okay, you're just going to do it. Like, what the hell? Why not? Let me go ahead and do this. So a lot of you may have taken this leap, okay, flown off the branch like the crow is about to do. Some of you may have started something new recently, okay? Whether it's a new job, a new business, a new relationship, whatever that may be. Okay, what else do we have, Spirit? King of Swords reverse. Now the current energy, along with this refuge, the need to kind of escape, um, some of you may be confused, mentally exhausted, overwhelmed with thoughts, could be anxiety. All right, with that King of Swords in reverse, that's some unclarity or some overwhelming thoughts. Okay, those swords are about thoughts, you're thinking, um, that type of thing. Let's see what we get for the future energy. Okay, this one came out, as you can see, sideways, not sideways. So when they come out like this, for me, it's a neutral. It's not one extreme or the other. It's more of a balanced energy. And this one is the Ten of Wands. That's a heavy load. Do you see the shit that this crow is carrying? Okay. But he's barely hanging on to this shit. It's just by the string. It's like someone put these wands to the side of the road, and he grabbed them and took off with them. So, Ten of Wands is, I've got a lot going on. Um, it came out sideways, which means it's neither overwhelmed or underwhelmed. There is somewhat of a balance. However, this comes in a future space with that enlightenment. Um, it's also referring to coming to the end of one cycle and starting a new one. So it's letting go of the shit that's weighing you down, the shit that's overwhelming. If you've got too much going on at work or too much work, maybe you need to give some of that away to somebody else. If you've got a new business, maybe you need to delegate some jobs to somebody else. Maybe you need to hire somebody. Maybe it's a general balance that you need in your life, trying to juggle different things. Okay. The overall energy for the bottom of the deck, Nine of Swords in reverse. Nine of Swords in the upright is sleepless nights. It's a lot of anxiety. Okay. So, with that struggling of mental, anxiety, too many thoughts going on in your head, that type of thing, your overall energy here is trying to release some of that. Okay. And it's apparent from these cards. Um, next to that, we have the moon. Now, the moon is things that are hidden or things that you might not even be aware of because they're subconscious. Okay. Now, again, this is dealing with your thinking, okay, your thoughts, that mental clarity. Some of you may be struggling, kind of going, oh, you know what? I got so much shit going on in my head right now. Or just this anxiety is killing me and I can't seem to get rid of it. I can't seem to like calm my mind down. The moon, which is Pisces water energy, that's those things that they're hidden until the illumination happens. Okay. For you, Sagittarius, I feel like the illumination is going to happen when you learn how to balance things. Okay. It's a better, um, a better balancing of things in your life if you're overwhelmed. Maybe you need to make a list, a to-do list or whatever that is for you, so that you can release some of the things, the thoughts in your head. A lot of times if you're thinking like, oh shit, I got to do this, got to do that, got to do the other, how am I going to find the time, whatever. If you write that down and kind of plan it out, then it doesn't seem so overwhelming. So whatever that may be for you, that could be an idea for you. Okay. All right. Moving on to Terror of the Abyss. Hang on to your seatbelt, folks. Buckle up, Buttercup. This could be a deep ride. Okay. Like I said, Terror of the Abyss, it never fails to bring out one hell of a reading. So we're going to start with the past energy of the Fool, that new beginning. Okay. And like I said, these cards always end up correlating, never fails. Spirit doesn't fail. New beginnings, taking a leap of faith, jumping off that cliff. Maybe some of you jumped too soon. Having the faith, that's great. Okay. Taking the leap, that's great also. And maybe now it's just overwhelming you. Like, oh shit, what did I get myself into? Okay. All right. All right, Spirit, please clarify the Fool. Let's see what else we get for this. Tell me more about the Fool. Nine of Cups. That has to do with emotions. Eight of Wands in reverse. Oh shit, it hit the floor. Come on, Sagittarius. Two of Swords. There's that balance. Trying to figure out that mental clarity. There could be some stuff you didn't see when you took the leap. Okay. Eight of Wands in reverse. Lack of communication. Nine of Cups, emotional happiness. So this leap of faith that you took before, you did it because it felt good. Okay. You did it. Your emotions with this Nine of Cups was telling you this is the right thing to do. I feel good about this. Okay. My feelings are telling me do this thing. Take the leap. Jump off the damn, fly off the branch. But I feel like there's a disconnect somewhere here. With this that's might be causing some mental anguish. Eight of Wands is an energy flow when it's in the upright. This is in the reverse. So this could be a lack of communication with you and someone that happened. This could even be a lack of communication with yourself, not fully thinking that through, even though taking that leap of faith is a good thing. Sometimes we don't like fully work it out in our head, and then we get overwhelmed. Okay. And then you get over here to the Two of Swords, and it's like, so she's down here with the swords. Okay. She's got a mask in each hand. They're different. Her face is blank. Okay. Which stands for confusion. There's two options. Which mask do I put on? Maybe there's a false mask somewhere that you have. Okay. That's another option. Let me clarify. I want to clarify the Eight of Wands and the Two of Swords. Tell me more about the Eight of Wands. Why is that here? We got another halfway card. Nine of Wands. to clarify the Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay. Nine of Wands. It's again, it's that heavy load. You've got it twice now. I feel here you were there could be a situation connected to this, whatever this leap of faith was, or a person. Maybe as you started this project or whatever this was, um, at this point, even in the beginning, it felt overwhelming. Or it brought about a lack of communication with someone in your life. All right. Let me get the Two of Swords. And then the Two of Swords is like trying to figure that, like, oh shit, what do I do now? Two of Swords to the Five of Swords. Okay. So we're seeing the theme here, Sag. I can't talk today. What the hell? We're seeing this theme. Do you notice all the swords that are coming out here? So Two of Swords to the Five. When you get to the Five, you got some anguish going on. Okay, you've escalated. Um and you know, there's five swords here. And over here there's more of a peaceful kind of energy. And by the way, with the Tarot of the Abyss, the more darkness you see in the cards, that will signify that darker energy, not meaning darker as, oh my God, it's, you know, some hoodoo, whatever, meaning more stress. Okay. Like example with this Nine of Wands. See how it's pretty much black in the background. So some of you may have struggled after you took this jump off, this flight off the branch previously, and it kind of started to do a snowball thing, okay, where it started affecting certain areas of your life, and it's like, oh shit, I took the leap here, but now I'm gonna fall off this cliff. I'm gonna, you know, I'm in flight, but I'm about to take a nosedive kind of thing. All right, so let's move on. Your current energy, King of Swords in reverse. With that Refuge card, this is complete overwhelming mental stress. Okay. Why is the King of Swords here? Caught it. It was going to hit the floor and I caught it. The Hermit. The Hermit, very similar to the Refuge. I would say exactly the same. Like I said, these Oracle cards, they I pull three of them and the tarot cards follow. Never fails. Okay. The Hermit is retreating. The Hermit is getting rid of the external things to find your own light. Most of the times in a Rider Waite deck, you would see the Hermit as, I'm trying to think, none of these have the Hermit on them. The Hermit would be holding a lantern, okay, like this, that's lit. In solitude. Okay. Maybe you've been relying too much on external things and need to step back to kind of like reset yourself. The Hermit is resetting yourself. It's finding all the power that you have within, okay, to guide you on what you need to do next. Tell me more about the King of Swords with the Hermit. Two of Cups in the halfway. For some of you, this is affecting a relationship. You're making it work, but I feel like you're making it work barely. Two of Cups, close relationship. Now on this deck, you can tell they're kind of, wound together, obviously. For some of you, if you're in a relationship, the other person may have said like, hey, you're really anxious, or you're on edge, you're cranky, whatever that may be. You need a timeout. Timeout would be the Hermit. Okay. This Two of Cups is teeter-tottering. I think this is the only reading I've ever done that I've had 3 cards so far, because I'm not done, that have come out in that halfway point. Okay. Trying to hold it all together, trying to like make everything work. And it's been overwhelming, at least from the standpoint of your mental health, your thinking. Okay. Overthinking. Let's get another one. Tell me more on the Two of Cups Hermit. Knight of Swords in the reverse. So we're going down from the King to the Knight. This other person here, I feel like this other person helps you to reduce your stress. Okay. They may be calmer than you or not as anxious, that type of thing. I feel like that's something that helps you. Spending time with this person kind of mellows you out, kind of helps you to reset. Reset and not be so anxious. Give me another one. I want to get one more on the Two of Cups. Well, that flew out. Did you see it? That shit flew right out of the deck. Death in reverse with the Two of Cups. Death is about, it's about rebirth, okay? Especially because this is in the reverse. See how white this card is? I think this is actually the whitest card in this deck. This is about, it's a really cool card too. See, here it's the tree with the roots. You can't have a restart without an ending. Okay. You can't have a rebirth without a death. Death is about ending the old ways, the old things, maybe getting rid of toxic people in your life, however you relate to that. This is tied to this particular person, and it's kind of like, because you're retreating, you're going into the hermit mode. And some of you might be in this now because this is current energy. Everybody's on a different timeline. Maybe you haven't gotten there yet. Maybe you're still struggling back here. Maybe you're just almost through this. This person here that you're connected to, that you have a strong bond with, whoever that is for you, helps to calm you down, calm your mind, and from that, restart. Okay. It's kind of like you calm down and then you restart up again. Okay. It's kind of like a roller coaster effect. But I feel like this is also tied into restarting parts of this connection with this person, because I feel like all of this stress and overload has affected that connection. So the retreat might even be necessary for that relationship to continue to thrive. Okay. Because I feel like this, whatever started over here in the past, has affected that relationship quite a bit. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the future energy, enlightenment. Okay. Balancing out that load, balancing your thoughts. Okay. Let's see what we get. What do we have for future energies with Sagittarius? Tell me more about Ten of Wands. Three of Cups in the reverse. Interesting. Let me pull two more before I say anything. Okay, that's too many. Let me do that again. Tell me more about the Three of Cups with the Ten of Wands. Okay, Sagittarius, we have the Fool, and this one's in reverse now. That's what we started with back here, remember? Okay. Let me get one more on this. That's funny. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is, I love this card, in this deck. This is truth, clarity. Notice on here, there's one sword. And aces reflect starting something new. Okay. For you, it's sword energy that you're thinking. Notice though, we've gone from 9 and 10 of swords, the 5 of swords, the 2 of swords, all these down to 1 in the future energy. Okay. This is your balance. This 10 of Wands, balancing that load with the enlightenment. Similar to the Hermit. Okay. And your clarifiers here, 3 of Cups in the reverse, the Fool in reverse, Ace of Swords. For some of you, you may be having too many social engagements going on that you've had going on that you might need to back off from. Okay. Overworking or over indulging in whatever this is that you started here when you originally flew off the branch. Okay, you've got the Fool back here when it started. And here's the Fool again in a different deck in reverse. It's a letting, it's a backing off, like back off the gas. Okay. Slow down kind of thing. And what you get from that is Ace of Swords, a renewed way of thinking, that balanced energy. You see how we've kind of made this spirit, what word am I looking for? It's actually okay, thank you. Sorry, talking to spirit here. Downhill. It's a downhill kind of climb. It's a downhill hike. It's not uphill towards this future energy because you've already been way uphill. You've been on the cliff. You jumped off the cliff back here with that leap of faith, which is good. It's good to have that confidence, okay? That excitement of, I really want to do this. This will be good for me. There's just times where we can get blinded in the process of, we don't look at everything that we need to. We don't look at maybe all the details or how much it'll be, whatever that is for you. But if you balance that out, like you've been trying to do, because I see it here, I see it with that Hermit energy, okay? That enlightenment is going to happen from the taking refuge, the calming down, the stepping back, okay? And that is going to be really, it's going to be a really good thing for you. Because in that process, you're learning how to bring balance to your life. Okay. So Sagittarius, this is about balance, especially when it comes to your thinking, especially when it comes to your mental thoughts, especially if you have anxiety and you can't get rid of it. You can't turn off the thoughts, the thinking, the overthinking. Okay. Okay. I'm going to grab my other deck. I feel the need to, and I don't always do this. I used to all the time. This reading, I feel like I need to grab some advice from Spirit, even though the entire, every reading for me is advice from Spirit. But I want to get some particulars or some possible outcomes for this beyond this here. Spirit, what advice do you have for Sagittarius? The Magician in reverse. Magician is about manifesting things that you want in your life. It's about realizing that you have all the tools you need to do whatever it is you need to do. Okay, you have all the tools to do the thing. You knew that over here. Like, hey, I can do this. That's that confidence, believing in yourself, which is a good thing. Magician is manifesting, learning how to use those tools. This magician's in reverse. Okay. Let me get a few more. What else, Spirit, do you have for Sagittarius? Knight of Swords in the upright. Again, more sword energy. And actually, you already have the Knight of Swords over here in reverse, by the way. The second time for this card. It's like you're manifesting these things into your life that you want, but for some reason, when it comes to your thoughts and attaining that balanced energy with your thinking, you're falling short. You're still trying to figure that out. Let me get another one, Spirit. What else? What else do we have? Ooh, the High Priestess. Okay, Sagittarius. This is absolutely my favorite card in the Crow Tarot deck. High Priestess. She's right in there with the Moon and the Magician. The High Priestess is, for me, a very spiritual card, very spiritual energy. The High Priestess keeps secrets. She can keep secrets. She knows what the tools are that the magician uses. Some of you may be psychic yourself. You may be a tarot reader yourself. I don't know. High Priestess can be spiritual downloads, dreams, visions, okay, about the future. She keeps secrets and things close to her when it's beneficial. She doesn't spill the beans, okay? She knows. She doesn't have to say anything. She already knows, okay? And she came out in reverse here, along with that magician, and right in between is the Knight of Swords. Now, knights, they're fast moving, and sword energy is fast. It's the fastest energy in the tarot. Okay. This is your rush of thoughts. Okay. You're overthinking all that anxiety. And it's right in between the Magician in the reverse and the High Priestess in reverse. it's a lot of energy right here. I'm going to say these are two major arcanas. Okay. Now, the majors, the moon, the magician, the high priestess. This is universal energy. This is spirit along with you, even though some of you might not even be aware what's going on around you in the background, spirit working with you. Trust me, they are. Because both of these are in reverse. Um, and here's my own spiritual download right now. Okay. There's times where things happen in your life that are happening to slow you down, to slow down your thinking, okay? Or the struggling, the mental anguish, okay? The overwhelming thoughts that you have. Um Maybe some of this is bordering on like obsessive thoughts, obsessive thinking or worry, doubts, this type of thing. Is this thing going to work out? And what ends up happening is you end up moving away from your own energy of who you are. Okay, it's like you're getting lost in this process of whatever this thing is here, where you took the leap of faith and you have the ability to manifest anything you want. And you get these moments of knowing, of getting these spiritual downloads where you don't even know that's what's happening. Okay. um and you forget at times how really powerful you are. And these cards here, it's kind of like it's 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 smushing you. It's what is, you know, it's it's kind of crushing you down like a trash compactor. That was a horrible analogy, but that's what came to mind. So I have to, have to go with it. Sorry, Sagittarius. But it's affecting you to the point of the struggle becomes so real that it's affecting this thing you wanted so badly over here. It's affecting that, and it's kind of just like I said in the beginning, like a snowball effect or a domino effect. It's a cup running over and it's spilling out everywhere. Okay. And then you end up forgetting who you are, which is why you have to go in like the hermit and retreat back to get that. Okay, like I need to chill out. All right, I'm doing too much. I'm thinking too much, trying to do all the things. It's not working. I have all this stress. Um, so spirit will take you down a notch as far as maybe you're going to do something in your, you know, it almost, it's almost like the energy of a workaholic. In the process of, oh, I have to do this and I have to do that and do the other thing, and I'm going to do this. It's, you end up almost forgetting why you started it in the beginning or what your end goal is. Okay. So spirit might make something difficult just so you end up stopping just for a minute to think about why it's difficult, okay? To put on the brakes. It's a spiritual shutdown. Okay, that's good. Thank you, Spirit. It's a spiritual shutdown of certain things that you're doing too much of, so that you can end up with this reset, okay? This reset over here, the evening out of your energy, because right now your your scale is tipped way over, okay? So hopefully I explained that like I wanted to. Um, but it is shifting, and right now it may be really bad, okay? Because I'm feeling it at this time. For some of you, it's really bad. But the corners, you're going to turn that corner, and in the future, you're going to be on a more even keel. Okay, you just this time right now, Spirit, I feel like, is kind of knocking you on the back of the head, smacking you upside the head kind of thing. So you end up with the enlightenment, okay? So the light from the moon will shine down, and you'll go, oh shit, that's what I need to change. That's what I've been doing that I shouldn't be doing. Whatever that is, to get you back so you can breathe again. Because for some of you right here, it feels like you can't get your breath. You're so overwhelmed. Okay. But I don't feel like it's other people overwhelming you. This is an internal thing. You're doing it to yourself. Okay. And you're doing it to yourself for a good reason. I feel like the reason that you took the leap of faith back here and you've continued on, you can see the end goal over there, in the distance. It's there, but you're running like Forrest Gump, you know, to get there, and you're going to crash. Spirit is intervening at various times and in various ways that you might not even be aware of, to make you stop running, Sagittarius. Okay, those are another couple words I need. Stop running and halt. Okay, be the hermit. Take that refuge, because at the end of that, there's enlightenment. But for you, with this situation, this once you get to the point where you're more balanced energy wise, you need to figure out how you're going to kind of stay there, so that you don't get as overwhelmed as it seems you are now. Okay. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this helped. Leave a comment down below if it was helpful. If not, there's plenty of other readings out there in YouTube land, and I have plenty on my channel as well. So thanks again for watching. Take care, guys. Leave me a comment. Don't forget, I'd appreciate any likes or new subscribers. Have a great day.